So this is not the prettiest I've ever been. I actually just finished my very first workout at Curves. I went there this week and did a little table for their open house. They've invited me to be their official Avon lady. And of course, by the time I was done, I got sucked in and I'm now a member of Curves. So this is not the prettiest video I've ever done because I had my first workout today and it was really hard because I've been avoiding any sort of physical exertion for almost 5 years now. It's almost been 5 years since I retired from ballet. Some people know I was a professional ballet dancer and some people don't. You can't hardly tell now because I'm almost 50 pounds. I can't believe I'm saying that. Heavier than I was as a ballet dancer. Yes, I was too skinny for a normal person as a ballet dancer, but yeah. Well, it's not really 50, but 40, 45. I mean, that's getting kind of close. I'm almost at my full term pregnancy weight when I was pregnant with Sylvia. So, anyways. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm actually doing is taking a minute in between activities before I go get involved in my next task for the day, which I don't have to be pretty for, so everybody gets to see me a little not pretty right now because I'm all sweaty and my makeup's nasty. But that's cool. I wanted to do an update because I went to a team meeting last night. My team, Astounding Achievers, is actually in the family of the larger team, Pat Puster's team, Team Unlimited, and we had our monthly meeting last night. And one of my Unlimited sisters, because we're all really close, we're like sisters in our cross lines, she said, "Where has your video update been? Have you done another video update on your chapter for A View for the Top?" Ooh! No, I haven't done a video, and I'm not really that far along on my chapter. I'm learning a lot through this process, even if it's indirectly. Today is September 19th, and my chapter is due finished September 30th. I have not even sent in my first rough draft. I have my outline done. I have, before I came to Avon, so like my little childhood done, even though that's already over the word limit for that particular section. I gotta work on that. But at least the rough draft is written on that. And that's it. That's it. And do you know what I have the last week of this month? A 5-day fair. A 5-day fair. One of my new unit leaders is gung-ho. I love her to death. Sometimes she exhausts me in a very good way. I love her. Her spirit is amazing. She's just so bound and determined. And she signed up for a 5-day fair, and she needs my help because obviously she's never done that before. She's less than 3 months old, and she's a brand new unit leader. So I'm going to be helping her with that 5-day fair, which I don't mind. However, today is the 19th. And I remember when Pat was writing her chapter for the first book, A View from the Top, she kept saying to me, "Julie, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't written my chapter. I have to write my chapter. How am I going to have time to write my chapter when all I am doing is working all the time because I need to be building my business? That's where my time needs to be, building my business. And I have to write this chapter and I don't have time." And she wigged out all the time. I could never figure out why. I don't know if she was okay with me just saying that, but I did because she tells on me all the time, so I just told on her. But she had a hard time finding the time to write the chapter. And I kept thinking, because that was, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Geez, what's the big deal? Just lock yourself in a closet for a couple hours, get her done. It can't be that bad. But it's amazing. It's amazing what we do with ourselves with time. I mean, if you're not really using your appointment book, and Pat preaches her appointment book, and for good reason. She is so much better than me at making appointments and scheduling her time so that she can make the best use of her time. And it's something that I'm just horrible at. And I really didn't realize how bad it was until I had something so important to me that didn't affect other people. I think that's the key. I think that's the reason why it's gotten put off, is because writing this chapter right now, I mean, maybe later it's going to make a difference in people's lives. I certainly hope that it does, and it probably will. I hope that I can offer some advice, I can offer some inspiration. It probably will help somebody down the road. But right now, I suppose I view writing my chapter as a selfish thing. I don't know, because it doesn't, in my short-term mind, doesn't affect anybody in the very near future. You know, it's not even going to be printed for probably 6 months. You know, it's going to be late winter by the time it's printed, most likely. So I have all these other things that are distracting me. I have all these people I'm trying to help, you know, and I'm trying to grow my business at the same time. And I'm not good with scheduling. I'm not good with my appointment book. I'm not good with prioritizing. And this is a big lesson that I'm needing to learn, because it's not really the same as procrastinating. I understand procrastinating because I can be a very good procrastinator. And that's not really what this is at all. And I feel like maybe Pat thought that she was procrastinating too, and I don't think that's what it was either. It's that we have a hard time making time for ourselves. And it's interesting that Darren Hardy just wrote about this. You know, we're all signed up now after conference to get his daily messages. But we have these large goals for our lives. And if you don't have one, go find one. I do. I have extremely, extremely large goals for my life and my success. That's part of the reason why I started the Curves thing today. And we have all these activities to do. We only have 24 hours. Everybody is given the same amount of time. So some people are extremely successful and others aren't. And they can both have huge goals, huge ideas for their life, things that they want to do. And the difference between the two is the prioritizing and scheduling and understanding what's helping them get to their goal and what's not. Writing this chapter is a really huge goal for me, and it ties in with some goals that I have for my future Julie, for the person that I'm wanting to become. This chapter is extremely important. I can't even explain to you how important it is because of the goals that I have, that I don't even know if I'm ready to put out. You know, Pat knows all my goals, of course, and some that are very close to me. They're so big that they scare me, which is how they're supposed to be. But so I'm not even ready to tell you what they are. But this chapter is extremely, extremely important to me for my future Julie. And look at me now. I have 11 days. I don't even have the first draft done. And it's nobody's fault. But I haven't done it. So now I got to look really hard at my book and figure out when I'm going to do it. My book, meaning my calendar. I have an event tomorrow. I have an event on Sunday. I have a job fair on Wednesday. I have Celebrate the Seasons on Thursday. I have a job fair on Friday. I have an event on Saturday. I have an event on Sunday. I have Monday, and then I'm into the fair for 5 days. Like, I got to figure this out. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I don't think I'm the only one that has this problem. I think that most Avon representatives and probably a whole lot of other people, especially women, have the same problem. So I just wanted to share with you where I am right now and what I'm learning from this. So that's it. This is my ugly face video. My next video I'll try to be pretty, but I only have so many hours in the day, and it was either do it now ugly or not do it. So I will update you when I'm a little further along, and that's it. Bye.